So this guy Epstein gets arrested, right? And I'd heard about his case a while back. I don't even know when I heard about it originally. And this is part of the we'll call it the mosaic that has given me the feeling that we're going to find a lot more Matt Lauers and Bill Cosbys in our celebrity pool of people that we admire. Which, a while ago I told you I divorced my TV, and I'll catch an occasional movie. Obviously, I was enamored with the whole MCU, the Marvel Universe. But in general, I look at all celebrities these days, and that includes pop stars, like music people. Anybody you would tag the name celebrity onto, I look at them with a skewed eye any longer because of stories like Epstein's and the Nexium Allison Mack sex cult thing. So again, my warning of my warning, I guess, it's just plainly a warning. Be prepared to find out some things that are going to be pretty horrible, and then your allegiance to this person or that person, and that includes politicians, is going to be tested by this information. It's going to be pretty grotesque. We're talking about 14-year-old girl. I think the one girl had said in her deposition, I was still wearing braces, and he had me do this stuff to him. It's pretty grotesque what this guy is about, and I don't even know if that's the worst of it all. Because it's a conspiracy to commit to sex traffic. That means that there's more than one person involved. If he's trafficking, there's a recipient on the other end. And even I think in the affidavit, I took a quick look at it today. There's employee number 1, employee number 2. They don't name them, but there are people in his organization that helped facilitate all this, all these transactions, we'll call it. So pretty grotesque. So watching the news. I mean, pay attention now. I think it's going to be hard to avoid it. The first time that all this came out, it was pretty well buried in the mainstream media. They didn't cover it, probably because they recognized all the connections, including connections in the publishing and the mainstream media, that they buried it. But this time around, I don't think it'll get buried. I think it's going to get major play. If you really look back at this Justice Department since 2016, you're going to find that there's a whole bunch of arrests of like breaking up of sex trafficking rings, child trafficking rings, and just grotesque human beings who have been arrested. The spike has been dramatic since this administration took hold. And again, like him or hate him, if he's arresting people who are molesting kids, you got to put that in the win column, right? This is another win for all of us. Like let's try to remember that we're all in the same boat, and we all kind of want the country to do well, and we all kind of want children to be safe. So if we get an administration in place that's actually, putting the screws to people who are doing these kinds of things to kids, and we should all get behind that effort, whether we want to get behind the person running it or not. And I mean, his name's gotten brought up because he would have traveled in the same circles as Epstein. Epstein was a very rich guy, and so is Trump. So his name's in the mix now. His involvement level. That's. I think the reason why it won't ever get lost, this time the media won't ignore it, is because they can put Trump's name alongside of it. Now, whether that means he's guilty or not, I will wait and see. But it is going to keep the thing in the news, which is good, because it's going to surface a whole bunch of other names. And again, this is not going to be this is going to be shocking to a lot of people, I think. All right. Well, the good news is the guy's arrested. That's my take on the whole Epstein arrest. I'm looking forward to hearing what comes out in the next few days. I know that they were trying to make sure that he could not post bail because of his flight risk. I have to think that the judge agree with that. But then sometimes these judges are in somebody's pocket too, so who knows? All right. Anyways, take care. Whether you're calm, shy, or dapper, Earl's got you covered. Why don't you let yourself get covered in Earl? Visit our Threadless store at the link below.